Okay.
Unless you're changing it, pulling an audible.
No, doing your own Fallout game, doing your settings, doing your races, and like story.
Okay.
That's how we do like New York City, and then you can go to other places, like you take a train, or what they do is Fallout 4. Like you take the for Far Harbor, you take the boat, and then for like Nuka Road, you take like a train or whatever. You know,
Oh, because it's a separate map.
Disney World and go on that.
The monorail.
Yes. Be cool if something did something like that. You like New York. Go back to like New Vegas, maybe. I don't know. All like the big cities, I guess. Like New Orleans.
New York City.
Yeah.
That's the one he said.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one he let off with.
Sorry.
Miami, whatever. For a race, it's gonna be cool if like he can be, what was that? Brute? Are there brutes in there? Is that what they're called?
Describe them.
The big green dudes.
Big green dudes.
Yeah, brutes.
Oh, the alien things?
No, like
crap. The mutants? Super mutants?
yes. Wow. What did I say?
Oh, yeah,
You said
Super
brutes. No worries.
Okay. I was thinking about Saints Row.
There you go. yeah. Those big guys.
The super mutant, a feral, like Hancock.
Okay.
You know what you're doing. A synth.
Synth.
They're the rope.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said Sith. I'm like, whoa, Star Wars?
Sorry.
That's how they started. A bomb.
What are race? There's humans.
Factions. We got Brotherhood of Steel, Enclave,
And then,
New California Republic, Church of
Yeah,
Christ.
and then you can choose like what faction you go in.
Oh, so you want it more
Kinda
like a Skyrim?
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
pick who you want to
And
be.
then like you can be the gunners like right off the bat, or
Oh, so you can pick a raider, or you can be a synth and be a part of an organization,
or you can be like a spy in them. You can start out like Brotherhood of Steel.
Okay. I think I see where you're going with it.
Yeah, or you can make your own up.
And recruit people to it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like that'll be like the other ones will be basic or mandatory, or you can do your own faction, and then I don't know about the story.
Same as always, just kind
Yeah.
of
Finding
walk
someone.
around.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Looking for someone. And when you find them, you oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I still haven't found the Liam Neeson.
There was this one thing is like Fallout 5, like finding yourself.
There you go.
Find your father, find your son, find yourself.
That's what it said. Trying to say, it'll be very cool if they bring the Enclave. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I want to say Enclave.
No, Ian.
So I would love to be part of that.
Remnants of the U.S. federal government acts as the main antagonist for 2 and 3. They have access to superior technology before the war, such as plasmas, and have developed a new platform for power armor for pre-war, dubbed advanced power armor, later Hellfire armor. There you go. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh yeah, I remember them. They were assholes.
Yeah, that's fine. And there is a mod you can do in Fallout 4. You get the power armor.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Yeah? That's
What
solid.
about you guys?
Well, every game has been in the United States so far. I kind of want to go to England. See how, like, that differs. I don't know how people would react differently or mutants would react differently, but
Different environment.
Yeah, just a different country in general. Because, I mean, yeah, like you said, hit the big cities. They're probably going to
be too nice.
Be too nice.
Super mutant.
Super mutant.
Okay.
It's like, hey, what you know? Can I eat you, man?
No? Okay.
Do you know about that? Can I eat you?
Sorry.
No. Okay. You have a good day. Sorry about that.
So, yeah,
I am part of French Canadian, so I can say this.
So
That's our word.
To a European country, like, you know, Ireland or Britain.
Germany would be awesome.
Germany would be interesting.
Like Wolfenstein kind of.
Ooh, yeah.
That would be awesome. I love the what do you call it, the look of like the fantasy like Sucker Punch when they do the what do you call it, the World War II. I would love to have a film just like that or a game. Wolfenstein's that.
So yeah, I do that. And then story-wise, I think I would honestly stick more in the vault a little bit longer. Like have it start out all peachy and everything, but like in the games, it seemed to turn real fast evil. I want to like see a slow progression.
Would you ever be like?
So kind of like, well, Joy was quick, or We Happy Few or whatever.
We Happy Few hasn't come out yet, but the demo, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like more of a gestation period of like, a little like, okay, BioShock, for example. Like the guy you're helping out seems all cool. Oh, help. And then he's the main bad guy taking a different persona.
And then he says a word that's killing you.
Yeah, so like being in the vault, everything's peachy down here. Well, I mean, up there sucks, but we're making the best out of the situation here. Slowly, and then you start learning about the corruption of the vault, and that's when you decide to either get out yourself like the other games, or bring people with you. And then, like you mentioned, starting your own faction, like that could be the start of your little civilization or group. And then
overthrow the overseer.
As you make your way out, like depending on how well you do it, some people live, some people die, and that's how strong your little society is at first. You build it like you did in Fallout 4, make a little shelter, and then assign them jobs, and then you go out and try and find more people to bring back or something like that.
And then you make them help out other settlements.
Yeah.
So Preston told me.
You need to help another settlement. God damn, I just got back. Yep, fetch quest. So like something like that. I think that could work.
They should really change it to Minuteman because I do all the work.
Right. You guys doing anything? No, just wearing hats. Okay.
And the lazy people.
And then he says that you are the general of the Minutemen.
And you're doing all the
work.
You're
doing all the grunt work.
You don't assign anybody to anything.
Yeah.
They should have done that. Or like in Fallout 4, like when you could, they should have like have you choose if you want to save Preston or join the Raiders. That'd be really cool.
So you're saying like Fallout 4 was a little bit too linear, almost? Like in the choices that you could have made?
Probably.
In the beginning.
They don't make you look
you kind of
evil.
have to.
Yeah.
Well,
I would say that for my setting, I would like a big city, so like Manhattan or even Tokyo, like Hong Kong.
what would be the monster, like the creatures?
Godzilla.
Pretty much.
Well,
Or Rome, even Rome. You know.
Didn't they do that with what was it?
And then the point where everything blows up is the Vatican.
I think it was in New Vegas where they had like the Caesar and like the Legion. I think.
Oh,
yeah.
It was like Romans, right?
That's because of the casino.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. But what I want to see in the new Fallout is pretty much what you were saying. Like, I don't want to be a human. I want to be I want to be a ghoul, maybe. Maybe I want to be a super mutant. And I want to take that path and see what that path looks like. Kind of like what they do with Skyrim. It's like, you can be whatever you want.
Yeah, Catman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see as much as racism sucks. Racist! I would like to see the racism in the game. I would absolutely love to see that. Because it makes it realistic. And even more so in the Skyrim games.
Yeah.
Or not Skyrim.
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scroll games. I would love to see that. Like, one character, not just one specific character has a problem with every single race. I want to see a multitude. Like, in D&D, if you go to, like, what's it called? Ancriel. It's somewhere in the world. They don't. They're a little bit. There's not a lot of elves there. So if they see an elf, there may be a little prejudice towards them. Or if you go to a population where there's a lot of humans and a Goliath walks through, there's going to be prejudice there. Or a Dragonborn, there's going to be prejudice. I want to see that in a video game. Like, yeah, it's going to hurt somebody's feelings, but
get you more in depth with your character.
Yeah, it's a video game. It's a story. That happens in stories. It happens in real life. And getting sick and tired of people saying that, oh, it shouldn't happen. Well, it does. And the more we recognize it and see it, maybe we can stop it.
Maybe.
I mean, heck, I saw an interview of Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman said, someone said, how do you think we stop racism? Stop talking about it. Literally what Morgan Freeman said. Stop talking about it.
In a way, I agree with that, but that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
So,
for episode 4.
So, Dad, the most experienced Fallout player of us all.
I have 0.
0. Okay, so
it's impossible to have an opinion.
With hearing what Fallout is, what would you want to, like, experience-wise, what would you want to get out of it? Like, you love Skyrim.
Right.
And we've explained how it's the same developers, same game type, just a different setting. What kind of gameplay would you want to experience from it?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, it's easy for me to say, yeah, I want to just like Skyrim, but that's a cop-out. I mean, why would you do that? So obviously it's got to be different. Yeah, but I don't know. I really can't say.
Okay,
Well,
so...
yeah, I'd have to see it for myself.
Yeah. Do you enjoy, like, the quests of Skyrim, or the world of Skyrim,
Custom
or
ability.
the combat in Skyrim? Like,
Well, yeah, I liked everything.
okay.
I like the character development. I mean, you've got choices to make on how you know, how your character grows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously you've got choices whether it be a good guy or a bad guy. And there's multiple choices you make. I mean, in terms of the Civil War, you choose a side. You can join the Thieves Guild. You can become an assassin. You can do all those things. And they have, what, 6 or 8 different race types you can be, too.
Yeah.
But you can be male or female. You can have a family. You can have kids. So yeah, all that was good. Like I said, you can develop the character as you want. You can grow certain skills that can be helpful to you along the way. So as those differ, your experience will differ.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I thought that was a great game, but you know, again, I can't compare it to Fallout,
Right.
Since I haven't played that.
Hey.
Well, then I'll ask you this question: what do you want in Skyrim, or not Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 6? I keep forgetting Skyrim's the 5th.
Yeah.
So, what would you want in Elder Scrolls 6? Not online, but what would you want the next story to be? What would you like? What did you think that they could have put in for the next game installment that could make it better?
I don't know. Again, I'm going to cap out. I was very satisfied with my experience. I kind of don't know. I don't know if there's anything I missed necessarily. I mean, there are certain limitations, of course. Like with a family, you can allowed to have 2 kids. I mean, you can have a house in every city, which is kind of neat for a while, but then you've got all this baggage.
Mm-hmm.
Some expansions.
There's if you play as long as I mean, I'm a level 99 right there, so I'm just wandering around doing nothing.
Yeah.
Basically beating everybody out now. I've got 6 million gold in the bank, nothing to spend it on. So at some point, there's nowhere left to go, and maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. You're just supposed to advance. You've done all your
Killed all the
quests,
dragons.
You're the strongest character you can be. And probably at that point, I should just stop playing. But I like the free roam aspect of it. So I mean, I wouldn't expect anybody to jam more quests in there. You just can't do that. I mean, you pack the game as full as you can, and then when you're done, you're done. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we have what? We have one of the expansions.
We got them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearthstone lets you build
Houses and have
three
a
different.
family. There's
Okay,
the
those are the
Vampire
ones.
Dawn Guard.
I was comparing it to that. I can go to that other island now, which we didn't have at one time.
Yeah, what was the third one?
The Dragonborn.
Oh yeah, you fight the other Dragonborn guy.
So, then, yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to add something?
Yep.
For like one setting, it's like in the desert, like Mad Max kind of, and like you can do like races or there. You can make your own.
Have vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something actually I wanted to say. I forgot about, like, one thing I didn't like about Fallout 4 was you're surrounded by all this water and there's no boats for you to use, and there's no option for you to make a boat. So it's like, that's a lot, and there's no enemies in the water, so it's like you just go in the
Except
water.
for the Mirelurks or whatever.
Well, I mean, like deep water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's like no enemies in the deep water. Like you go to swamp, yeah, they're there. But like you go into the middle of the harbor and you swim underwater, like, oh hey, no sharks. You see those dolphin things, but they're not in the water. So it's like that kind of irked me a little bit. Like you took this time to make this gigantic game and this beautiful game, but I jump in the water, there's no punishment other than me drowning.
Radiation, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you get the perk where you're able to swim in water without getting radiated,
Sure.
what's the point?
Have you played Far Harbor?
To be honest, like I played a little bit of Fallout 4 and I was a little addicted to it, and then I just died off. I didn't even bother to buy Far Harbor.
It's fun.
Oh no, yeah, Fallout 4. I loved all the advancements they made. Like you can create your own settlement, but like I didn't have the patience for that.
You get like new raiders, like new like names for them, like the trappers, and in Nuka World there's three of them: disciples, operators, and the pack, and they're pretty cool. Yeah, you can lead them all.
Mm-hmm.
That's how far I got.
Mm.
I just played it yesterday.
I might pick it back up because like my friend bought it for me. He's like a present. It was a late birthday present, and pretty much he was staying with me for the week, so he wanted to play it. But he lost interest in it too. It was him and I are more of like the Skyrim-y type, just like
Fantasy.
Papa Griff. We like the fantasy and we like to take swords. Like some of the melee weapons that I found are 10 times stronger than the guns I'm using. And I'm tired of having every time I use my gun, I gotta go find ammo for it. Like I like to use the laser gun or the plasma gun.
Oh, see, that's something I love in it.
Yeah, I love it.
Makes you look for it.
That's
That's what they removed from Fallout 3 to 4 is like your ammo. Because me, I'm like, or the deterioration of the gun. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Like
I
in
that.
3, your gun can break.
Yeah.
After using it so
and
much.
then you have to take all the guns that you find and put it into that to bring.
Yeah, and then this one I'm like, okay, I found another gun. Cool, I got this one. You know, it's the same. Or
I kind of like the deterioration is gone. I just hate that I can't find ammo.
Mm.
So I run out of ammo, and then I got to use another gun that just sucks.
Yeah.
Or doesn't have any ammo.
I think you can like manufacture it now.
It should give you a skill so you can make it yourself.
Mm.
I just thought of something sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's a ridiculous idea for a video game, but you know, I played, well, it's a couple years now playing Skyrim.
Yep.
But I don't know how much game time that is. You know, from the time I started at level 1 with my first quest.
Oh, you can check
now.
that in the stats.
Right, but I mean, characters should age.
I like
Kids
that
should
idea.
grow up.
Yeah.
You can have a son. You can train the son,
Yeah.
then you carry on as the son into more stuff. I mean, I don't know how far you can take
Yeah,
that. But
that's a good
eventually,
idea.
I should die, or you know, you get a hole in the roof and you got to fix it. You know, some domestic things. Or
Yeah.
I mean, some games have that. I mean,
Or
It's
like-
always going
Or
to
like you
change
could be
it.
like the tower guard. Like I was once a great adventurer. Then
I
I
took an arrow to the knee.
knee.
Son of a bitch.
It comes full circle.
But yeah, some like smaller PC games where you're like managing, like look at Civilization.
Yeah.
Like they do that.
I love
where your
Civilization.
kings die and stuff, and then you go through your eras of stuff. So I mean, it's a mechanic people have played with, but yeah, definitely that could be interesting and adds that new level. And then with you training your kid and eventually adopting him, obviously they're not going to be as strong, so it gives you that replay value without having to restart.
And they should also recycle, you know, some of the villain groups, the bandit groups that hang around.
Yeah,
Okay,
like,
you
they
went
rise
there
up
and you've
again.
killed them off. Now you've got another group of guys, and they're back there. They set up shop.
And every time, like, you start over, whatever. So say, like, I'm player A, and then there's my son. My player A was a hunter. I teach my skills to my son. And then my son grows up, and he's a hunter, but then son is now me. A, teach that son that. Then there's a mechanic that the son rejects it and runs off and goes and becomes a thief. And once player A now dies, you then pick up the story where that son is, and that son is in a thief academy or whatever. So like kind of stuff like that, I think would be really cool.
Yeah, kind of takes elements from Grand Theft Auto 5, where you have the 3 distinct characters, and when you're not playing as
They're
the
doing
other
something.
2, they're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just around. And you could pop in and out of them at any time and see what they're doing. They could be in a car chase. They could be sleeping. They could be
In a strip club.
banging somebody.
Or on the
and
side of
then-
the road, naked.
Yep. And then there was something about the passing thing. Okay. You mentioned the enemies taking over. Shadow of Mordor. They had this mechanic where there was orc chieftains, and then they have like a ranking system of their generals and whatnot. And what happens is every time you fight a general, depending on the result, things will happen. If you kill the general, obviously he dies, and that's empty. Yeah, after a little while, he'll get replaced by somebody. If you lose to that general, you don't it's not game over. You respawn because ghost powers or whatever the fuck. And that guy will
Move up.
move up. He'll get either upgraded, he'll get buffs, and they're interior fighting too. So the landscape of their armies is always changing. That was a really cool mechanic. So yeah, just taking things from each of these franchises and adding it to that age thing. Yeah, that'd be definitely cool.
Well, I mean, even at a minimum, if you can do something like that with the level of character I have now, like I said, I'm going around whooping everybody now. They should advance the opponents to the degree of
With you.
the character, so you've always got kind of a challenge, even if you've advanced the max. I realize some of the harder, where you get the words, the shouts.
Yeah.
Those are the more difficult things to beat. But
Yep.
I mean, now once you've done that, okay. Now once you encounter a dragon, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like when I first started playing, a dragon was the scariest thing you ever found. But then once you finally kill one, you're like, everyone's easy. Every single dragon's easy. Just wait till they get to the ground and just hack the shit out of them. So do a shout every now and then.
Yeah. I still think it's a phenomenal game. Anyway.
Oh, it is absolutely one of my favorites. But I really like that idea because that idea kind of reminds me of Fable. Because in Fable, one of your missions is to have a family, to go out and find a wife, have kids, and at the end of I think it's Fable 2. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! You get 3 choices. One is money. One is revive all your loved ones and your family, or revive your dog. Yeah, because your dog is your trusty, faithful companion throughout the whole entire second game.
Okay.
And he finds you all a whole bunch of different shit that's actually really good.
I just thought it was... Sorry, I just thought it was an interesting third. Yeah. Money, everyone you love, your dog.
Yep.
Separate.
Yep. Because your dog gets killed, unfortunately. And I thought Fable 1 and Fable 2 were done very great. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, done. I thought Fable 1 and 2 were done very well. 1 more so than 2. I loved 1. It was so much fun. But I really liked the aspect of, here I am, I've done this with my life, I'm passing it on. And then I get to continue it and start all over. But then if I've learned that, I have that skill, what other skill do I want to learn? I can then go off and learn it.
Yeah.
And then I can teach those skills. And then I have those skills again, and I can go do another skill.
Yeah.
It's just a continuous process until you literally max everything out.
Red Dead Redemption had that very tiny bit.
Yeah, because you get to be...
You play as the dad. You play all the way through the main storyline.
Wait, spoiler alert.
You get murdered. And then, 10 years, it ages 10 years, and your son, you play as the son. There's one story mission after, where you get revenge. But then you play as that guy. which was cool, but it doesn't have the skill points or whatever. But
Yeah.
they kind of hinted like that lineage thing that we're talking about.
I actually liked how they did the Undead Redemption.
I have not played that.
It's a lot of fun. You should
I
play
heard
it.
so.
Ammo is your money.
Mm.
Ammo is pretty much very limited. Whenever you find it, don't waste it. Because if you lose it, it's going to be fucking hard to find it. You go around, you find these boxes, you see a box, you're like, holy shit, ammo! And sometimes it's never the ammo you want. Like, if you get one of those rifle revolvers, sometimes you'll get shotgun ammo, you're like, fuck!
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
So back to our earlier question, Skyrim DLCs, you had Hearthfire, Dawnguard, Dragonborn. Those were the three.
I never understood the whole Dragonborn one. I didn't really pay attention to that. I just killed him.
Yeah, you against the dragon guy.
And then I was able to ride a dragon.
Yep. That was the main thing of that.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah, once you kill him, he gives you a shout to where you can ride a dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Reading the black books and then going to those places. Different.
I liked Dawnguard.
The vampire one.
Yeah. I chose not to be a vampire. Because I was a werewolf. I'd rather have been a werewolf than a vampire. And besides, I took two paths. I wanted to see what the vampire looked like, and I wasn't impressed.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I was not impressed with the pure blood vampire. And every time I was out in the sun, which was a lot, I lost all my stamina. So I'm just like, fuck this.
Yeah, I had to manage that. Because I didn't become a vampire at the beginning with the king. But then you have to go in, like, the afterworld. She has to bite you. So I was like, okay, cool. So I turned. We went to the afterworld where you find her mom.
What's this?
Skyrim. Still.
Oh.
And then I was like...
werewolf?
You can be a werewolf, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like the first thing you can be.
Yeah.
Like
I'll be a werewolf.
Yeah, like you walk in, you walk
Companions.
you walk into Westrun. There's the companions, and like they're like
You
the
do,
first
like,
people you meet.
2 missions, and you're like, oh, you guys are werewolf people. Cool.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
And then, yeah, if you keep following that, you can become a werewolf. And I'm
Is it
sure
like-
there's other ways.
Like the universal werewolf, like the Wolfman, or
Yeah.
is it like oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like big giant werewolf.
Yeah, you
That's awesome.
transform.
But you can turn back too.
Like have you seen Van Helsing?
Yes,
Like that.
and I've seen Stan Helsing too.
Right.
Yeah. So,
They're making a TV show about it.
Oh really?
I
Van
think so.
Helsing.
And Krypton, which is stupid.
TV shows. Alright. Well, this was Wait What? What were we talking about? Episode 3 of the podcast. Episode 3. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you have any topics for us to chat about, you can either hit me up on Twitter here in the comments below or Twitch or wherever. Thank you to my guests this week, John, Brendon, and Dad. Good topics, gentlemen. And, yeah. Until next time, guys, we will see you later. Peace out.